God is love.
Yeah, right. Yes.
And God is light. And you are light. And where there's the loving light, darkness hides. For darkness will never overcome light. And it's a time that you so shine that those in darkness can see your light. And it must be a light and of love. Where in Ephesians 5, you are children of light. It's time that you take the shade off of your head and let your light so shine. For the darkness in this city hides. And it's a loving light. When I went to the Lord in death at 75, this loving light come all over me. I felt the greatest that I've ever felt in my life. And I asked, what is this? I feel wrapped up in love. He said, it is love. I said, why is it so bright? He said, it's also glory. I said, how can it be both? He said, John 15, the love, this love and light, this glorious light. And this is what he wants you to be wrapped up in. That you would let your light so shine that people could see that you're transparent. There's not any harm in you towards them. So that darkness would flee from them. And that your light of love would penetrate them and reveal the loving light in their lives. So it's a time you let your light shine. Don't hide it. For it's a pressure time. And people are looking for answers. And if they see somebody going down the street smiling, they're going to want to know, what are you on? And you can tell them. It is a key time that your conversation be right and have light in it. I mean in a restaurant, on the streets, at work, every place else. That your conversation be edified, exalting, and comforting. And that you present things plainly, especially as the light of the Lord, the love of the Lord. Presentation, conversation, and that you express it in love. These three things the Holy Spirit is waiting to see. Is there somebody that he can trust with power? It's bringing every thought into captivity, and not in expression. But all our conversation is edifying, is exalting, is comforting. They're not gossiping, slandering, reviling, destroying others, but loving them. Love's the unlovable. And this is what he said. It's a time for love. It's a time for light. And darkness will flee the minds of those who dwell in darkness when your light penetrates them. They're going to listen to your conversation. They're going to listen to the expression of your words. Sometimes your words can talk like I love, but got a bite in it. Your conversation, your expression, and if you present love, they're looking for it. The whole world is looking for love. And they're looking at every place they can find it. And it's about time they found it in the church. And it's about the church begin to love and that they're expressions of love. Their conversation is, I have seen times when people got offended because Christians are talking too loud. But if you go ask them afterward, they tell you every word they said. Those words hang above people. They don't die with just one conversation. They hang up there. I have given people prophecies 25 and 35 years ago now. They laughed. And then I hear continually how those words fell down on them and they got saved. But we need to begin to watch our conversation.
Yes.
For it's a sign of maturity. A sign of maturity is how you express it, how you present it. To where others are not heady, but everybody can understand love. They may not have it, but they can understand it. And they watch your expression. You express it, they can watch the way that your lips move. And they can watch your presentation. What's this person trying to present to me? What's he got on it? When you're trying to present Christ, you're going to get it done.
Yeah.
And that's what he's calling you to be. Children of light that make darkness hide wherever you go.
Yes.
There is no dark night for you. There's only the light and the love of Christ shining through your life. So let it so shine that others might find that light, that Christ within you. Another thing, and these aren't my main messages, these are just tidbits. I have seen the glory of God. And I have seen angels manifest themselves where you can talk to them and touch them. Collegeville, Illinois, September of '83. Good memory for an old man like me. But it's so burned into my mind I couldn't forget it if I wanted to. An angel told me to go to Sunlight Fellowship in Collegeville, Illinois. And he would be there. So I went to Collegeville, Illinois. And then the angel appeared to me there and said, go pray for the praise team. There were 18 of them on the praise team. So I went in, and me and two others went in, and I laid my hands on the first one of the praise team, and bam, they were down. It was sort of shocking. I laid my hands on a woman then that had been born paralyzed in her back. And bang, she went down and she started popping all the way up and down her back. And her back come into place. A creative miracle. Well, I just kept laying hands on them and all 18 of them took a nap. And I didn't know what else to do, so I didn't want to just stand there and watch them. They were really sleeping on the job. So I went out and sat down. And so after a while, they came out. They came out on fire. One of them began to sing over here. And then another would stair-stepping. And then musical instruments would come in and keep stair-stepping, and keep increasing to where finally it hit a crescendo. When it hit that crescendo like a volcano blowing, everybody in that audience went down. And I was laying up there and I was trying to get up and said, Lord, I ain't doing this. This ain't funny. I'm trying to get up.